वंदे मातरम।
Good evening. Today I was able to capture the India's patriotic spirit when India's top military commanders shared their inspiring lifetime experiences. I was overcome with a wave of patriotic fervor and I have never been so proud to be an Indian. Thank you LSG for this wonderful, inspiring program. Jai Hind.
I am really honored to speak about this program just before our 73rd Independence Day. Our tri-services, the Army, Navy and the Air Force are the reasons why we can sleep peacefully. The real-life experiences of the officers were very inspiring. As Vice Admiral P.K. Chatterjee said that Navy is a silent service, but being in a submarine for months is very difficult. The Air Force officer, Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha's take on Rafale deal was very impressive, as now we are facing two-front conflict. His views on Chinese aggression was an eye-opener. The Army, which is the oldest and strongest, protects our borders. Lieutenant General Praveen Bakshi's real-life experiences in Doklam, standing a feet away from the Chinese army for 73 days in sub-zero temperature and wind chill factor, was a story untold. Being the wife of a Fauji, you need a heart of iron, standing tall and strong behind the men, taking all the responsibilities and facing all kinds of challenges silently. We hope that the bond between the three armed forces gets stronger. Wishing you all in advance a very happy Independence Day. Thanks Dia and LSG team for bringing such a fabulous program. Jai Hind.
Hi, I would like to congratulate the Lady Study Group and Diyadi for organizing such an amazing event, a Fauji Life, on the occasion of our 73rd Independence Day. After hearing our heroes from the Indian Army, I feel even more patriotic and proud to be an Indian. My deepest gratitude to them, as it's because of them we are enjoying the freedom, as we can lead a carefree life as they protect us on the front line. Jai Hind.
Hi everyone. I had the privilege of listening to the three stalwarts of the Indian Defence Forces, representing the Army, the Navy and the Air Force. It was such an awe-inspiring event with real-life stories of courage and bravery, of duty and love, of commitment and patriotism for your country. Sitting in the comforts of our homes, we seldom can understand the circumstances and difficulties faced by our brave warriors who are out there to protect our nation and us, and who don't bat an eyelid before sacrificing their all for us. And the best part was the interaction with their lovely wives. The ladies put forth such a refreshingly different viewpoint of life as the wife of a decorated officer in the armed forces. Thank you LSG and Dia for bringing together such an esteemed set of panelists.
हमारी स्वतंत्रता की 73वीं दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में मैं नमन करती हूँ हमारे राष्ट्रीय ध्वज तिरंगे को, जिसका परचम आज विश्व के हर कोने में लहरा रहा है, जिसकी गगनचुंबी आन और पान हमारे अंदर अद्यम उत्साह और आनंद और गर्व भर देती है। सबसे पहले मैं हमारी प्रेसिडेंट दिया जी जायसवाल की अनुग्रही हूँ, जिन्होंने हमें एक यादगार संध्या दी। फौजी टाइटल ही ऐसा है कि गूज़बम्प होता है। इतना शानदार और संवेदनशील सब्जेक्ट। आज हम चाइना के साथ युद्ध की कगार पर खड़े हैं। उन्होंने जल, थल और नभ के सर्वोच्च टॉप कमांडर्स को सरपत्नी बुलाकर हमारी लेडी स्टडी ग्रुप को गौरवान्वित किया है। अ रियल मोमेंट ऑफ प्राउड। मैं आज आपको कमांडर साहब रिटायर नहीं कहूंगी, क्योंकि फौजी कभी रिटायर होता ही नहीं। उनके कारनामे तो हमारे हर भारतवासी के, भारत माता के हृदय पर सुस्वर्ण अक्षरों से अंकित होते हैं। दिया जी, आपको और आपकी टीम को बधाई। इतना पावरफुल प्रोग्राम देने के लिए जय हिंद, जय मेरे देश की सेना, जय भारत माता, वंदे मातरम।
Hello everyone. With Independence Day being round the corner, what better than chatting up with our officers and with our security officers. And what I would like to, as a young girl, I was always very charmed to see these handsome men with their crisp white uniform and their cap. But I never realized that in order to become one, there is so much dedication and motivation and hard work, sacrifice that goes. And we must get inspired also to be motivated in a way that we can also do some service, some such service for our country in whichever best possible way we can. And after hearing their beautiful spouses, I realized that it wouldn't have been possible for them to do all what they have been doing to protect our families without the support of their families and their spouses at home. My heartfelt gratitude and thanks to our officers and their families for support, giving us immense, a great feeling of security in and outside our country. And thank you, Dia. Thank you so much for. I would have personally loved to chat up with all of them and hear about their personal experiences at war front, but maybe next time. So congratulations, Dia, on this beautiful talk.
I would like to thank the Lady Study Group and Dia for organizing such an enriching event. It was so good to see both the siblings together and talk about the old times too. It was amazing to learn that Mr. Kapoor had no formal training, yet he went on to become such a great director globally. He isn't afraid to take any risks. I guess that's why he is who he is. We've all grown up watching his movies, Masoom, Mr. India, Bandit Queen, Elizabeth. They're all different genres, and now we know these films are so great because he's so passionate about each one of them and feels a part of it in his own way. Both the siblings came across as very spiritual and philosophical. It was a pleasure listening to both of them. Thank you once again for putting it up.
Hi, this is Rakhi Basu. Watched Shekhar and Suhela today. What a lovely bonding. I gained a lot of insight about the thought process that goes into art and the industry itself. Loved learning about their patience, their creativity and experience. And the spiritual part was pretty interesting too. A big thank you to Lady Study Group for organizing such a lovely event in these tested times. Looking forward to many more. Thank you, Tia. Stay safe.
This evening's Lady Study Group program with Shekhar Kapoor and Suhela Kapoor was very, very mindful. The duo led us through the different shades of life. The eternal Sufi, Mr. Kapoor, embraces every moment, whether it's chaos, whether it's conflicts. His sister joins him in saying that whether it's the full moonlight or whether it's the leaves shimmering in the sunlight, both of them embrace every moment and takes us through a journey which we do not experience every day. But it's easy because it's the little pleasures of life which gives us the awe of living. I thoroughly enjoyed the program.
Getting hurt in the mind is ego. Getting hurt in the heart is life. Such a powerful message, so simply and effortlessly delivered by Shekhar. It resonated in my mind throughout the evening. Sohela, being a sibling, brought a personal touch to this empowering entity with the ease with which she moderated the talk. Shekhar put adventure over career, and it meant being yourself is more important. Making yourself vulnerable and experiencing what adventure is there for you. Every now, be in the now. This is something that I feel everyone should take back from the conversation. He overcame his fear of getting hurt and said that getting hurt in the heart is okay. It is part of life. Thank you, Dia, for giving all of us at LSG this opportunity to be with Shekhar and Sohela. It was truly an impactful conversation.
Hello. So when I was asked today to give a bite on this event, I was absolutely thrilled because Shekhar Kapoor has been one of my favorite directors of all times. And after listening to him today, this conversation between him and his sister, he's actually become one of my favorite persons. And some of his thoughts that I totally resonated with, I made a little points, a few notes so that I don't go wrong. So I'll just read them out. His idea of no career, that life is an adventure. The constant exploration of himself, not knowing what the next step will be. The experience of being in the now and not in the moment, because that is also a unit of time. The only truth of spirituality is I don't know. If you know, life is over. And then when he said, I found my purpose, it's purposelessness. Actually, I could go on and on and on, but I think it's already a bit too long. So I'll stop here, and I just want to thank Dia and thank LSG for this absolutely incredible experience. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today's LSG event with Aditi Rao Haidari and Gaurav Gupta, moderated by Sujata Asamal, was a candid one. Aditi came across as a beautiful person inside out. Her vibe was that of simplicity and grace. One felt that she was one of us only. Whereas Gaurav Gupta, with his eclectic style, confessed that he does not want to be boxed or categorized. He believes that style does not have a fixed definition. When asked about his opinion on Kolkata women, he mentioned that they have innate grace and culture, but are very particular in general. Overall, an evening which was fun and had ample amount of beauty and glamour. Thank you, Dia and LSG, for an interesting evening. Looking forward to many more.
2020. With leadership, a chairperson like Dia Jaiswal, I salute her and her committee for an amazing program they organize in such difficult times. And I always admire Dia. She always puts up the program with a big smile, and there is a very big hope for tomorrow. Yesterday's program was amazing. I could see Aditi Rao, and the other speaker was Gaurav. He was so challenging, and the best part of the whole program was the positivity with lot of possibilities. And Aditi, I could see her she's a true soul with lot of simplicity, and where I found Gaurav too dynamic, and he sees a he promotes a better future for everybody. That was the best part of the show, and I thank the whole committee for making us smile at this moment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Diya, for giving us a wonderful opportunity to attend this candid session. All three speakers were superb and they really spoke well. Aditi matched your caption to the T. She was truly graceful, beautiful, inspiring and so real. I agreed with the fact that she said when she spoke about authenticity. When she said being authentic is when you are yourself, not when you impersonate another person. Gaurav, also what he said about being in an undefined zone, and it is only when you are in that zone are you instinctive, and only when that is when you are authentic. His take on the COVID pandemic was truly inspirational. Instead of complaining, he has used his time to be constructive and to introspect. Overall, it was a wonderful evening. Thank you so much once again.
I am thankful to Lady Study Group and our President Diya Jaiswal and her team for bringing us this scintillating webinar on the power of authenticity and instinct. It was pleasant to hear Gaurav and Aditi speaking on them. It was nice to know that they cared for being honest and true to oneself. Sujata too did a very good job. She was good in asking questions. On the whole, this was an interesting session.
Hi everybody, this is Nilanjali Agarwal, and what a wow evening of candid interaction we had with the gorgeous actor Aditi Rao Hydari and Gaurav Gupta, the ace designer. They emphasized on the instinct and authenticity in the world of creativity, whether it was fashion or cinema. She was of the opinion that instinct to her meant going with a gut feeling and giving 100% to her performance. When performing, she wears the character with full authenticity and also tries to stay true to herself. According to her, glamour and beauty are just bonus points. It is your talent and art that matters. She is of the opinion that nobody is above talent and art. Meanwhile, Gaurav Gupta brought a total revolution in the world of bridal couture, and according to him, he had a cultural dialogue with the market so that he could create the deconstructed sari gowns and lehengas. It was a total sculpture art philosophy which also flowed in his fine jewelry collection. Both Gaurav Gupta and Aditi Rao had an emotional connect, and they were of the opinion that art, aesthetics, creativity cannot be boxed, and therefore instinct and authenticity are very important in helping to make fearless choices. When asked what style meant to them, Aditi Rao said it was when Audrey Hepburn met Gayatri Devi, met Kendall Jenner. Wow! While Gigi felt it is all in the mind and in the eye, style cannot be defined and it is endless. Though personally, he did go for gothic styles for himself. Lastly, it was a pleasure to know about Gigi's Kolkata clientele, who he felt were very sophisticated and had an innate grace and culture. Thank you, Diya, to you and your team for bringing us such interesting events and for all your untiring efforts amidst these unprecedented times. Thank you so much, Diya.
Hi everybody, this is Nitika. So today's event was absolutely brilliant. Ira Trivedi, just one word, beautiful. The way she just walked us through yoga and simplified yoga for us
was fabulous. For me, it was truly an eye-opener because yoga or any form of exercise for that matter is usually looked upon as something that has to be done for a long span of time and you have to be diligent about it. But she made it so easy by saying that you don't have to, stick to a particular regime of 20 minutes or half an hour. And even if you just start off and do 5 minutes every day or 10 minutes every day, it can really have such long-term effects, especially when she spoke about the breath and how powerful the breath is and the impact it has not just on your physical health but also on your mental health. The very fact that you can control your emotions by the way you breathe is just so powerful. So yes, it was beautiful, especially, and the need of the hour with today's times and the stress, unnoticed stress that probably everyone is going through. So yes, it was brilliant, and kudos to Dia and to LSG for bringing us all these fabulous events right at our doorstep in spite of such difficult times. It's truly a feat. Thank you so much.
Hello. Today's session with Yoga Acharya Ira Trivedi was very informative and actually relaxing. I have been practicing yoga for the last 8 years under the supervision and guidance of my teacher from Bihar School of Yoga, which has benefited my life in various ways. And this session today further reinstated my belief and love for yoga. I felt very much in sync with the session as Iraji explained everything with such calmness and composure, and I'm sure that, as Dia has said, it is going to help many of our LSG members to start yoga and make it a way of their life. Thank you so much, Dia and LSG, for bringing to us such calming sessions in these hard and tiring times. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. It was delightful listening to Ira Trivedi today. The event was a wonderful experience learning the age-old techniques of pranayam, that is Kapalbhati, breathing right, correct postures, and creating sublime mindsets. It is very important to strengthen our immune system, and yoga can help us achieve this. When you are born, it is your first breath. When you are gone, it is your last. In between, we live our lives. Our breath is so powerful that it can heal us and create miracles. I thank President Dia Jaiswal for organizing such an inspiring event for all of us at Ladies Study Group. Thank you.
Hi, this is Dr. Savita Khaitan. I'm an LSG member. I'm grateful for LSG to bring Ira Trivedi and make us aware about yoga and pranayam. Though I am a pranic healer and an acupuncturist, still yesterday's class was quite knowledgeable. It was like, I really like the concept of doing whatever time you have. It's nothing has to be like, you have to do at this time or this much of time you have to do. So it was really helpful and looking forward to such kind of more classes in LSG. Thank you.
Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yoga without deep breath is just a gymnastic. The breath is what that takes it deeper. Thank you, Ira, for giving us a deep insight in this. Good health is the topmost priority of all. Keeping this in mind, Dia and the entire committee of LSG organized a very informative session on wellness and pranayam. Ira spoke wonderfully on the importance of pranayam and laid an emphasis on daily yoga practice. Meditation and concentration are the ways to a life of serenity. This we experienced at the end of a session. All of us need some healing and self-care, as in physical, emotional and mental. This session covered some part of it. So a big thank you to Dia and Ira as well for lovely session.
Hi. I would first like to thank LSG and Diya Jaiswal for showing us such a wide variety of programs in these pandemic times. Yesterday's program by Ira Trivedi was like a breath of fresh air. I have incorporated yoga into my exercise regime since 5 years, but I'm yet to adopt her breathing techniques on a daily basis. Yesterday, Ira Trivedi was very impressive and thorough, and I would love to join her sessions in the near future. Thank you.
A very big hello to everyone at the Ladies Study Group, and a very big thank you to Diya for inviting Srimati Jaya Rao to talk to us, especially at a time like this when everyone is feeling how are we going to cope with all these uncertainties. What I took from the talk was that it's very important for each one of us to go inside and draw out courage, knowledge, truth, and love, and to use these as our tools to cope with anything that we have to face in life. Jaya ji is like us, isn't she? I mean, she speaks our language, she watches the kind of movies that we watch, and so it's very easy to relate to her, and that's what I loved about her talk. She knows about the human mind, different cultures all over the world, so she's the right person to guide us at a time like this. I hope that we have taken something from what she spoke about. She touched on everything about how to spread love, how to share your money, how to give, and that's the way we're going to get back. So thank you once again, Ladies Study Group, for inviting her and for giving me and for giving all of us an opportunity to listen to her wise talks.
Thank you, Diya, for keeping us connected and interested with your choice of webinars. It is not the first time I have heard Jayaji, and every time the subject seems to interest me more. I have jotted down a few points which I would like to share with you. She's truly a master who can translate the subtle philosophical themes into practical techniques of living. What Jayaji spoke about was very familiar, and it was very easy to absorb because of its clarity of expression and the examples she gave. It was not possible to absorb 100% of the talk, and it is even more impossible to apply it in life completely. The key points I picked up from it were choice, whether to be a victim or a victor. Invest in relationships. Vision, to have a vision and to rise above. And along with it, faith and gratitude. The one point which had the most impact on me was trying to build a psychological immunity. I hadn't really given this idea, this approach. In today's times, immunity has only a physiological meaning to it. If I could build on any one of these points, I'd feel I have grown as a person and given my Guru Dakshina.
Thank you, Diya and LSG, for giving us this wonderful opportunity of hearing Srimati Jayaji Rao. I thought she spoke very well and allayed our fears about how to deal with the COVID situation, using a lot of analogies from the West. I mean, it's like we didn't really care about yoga, but when the West started doing it, we also gave it importance, and now it's fashionable to do yoga. The same with curcumin, and she put that very well. And also, you know that it was about the fear that we suffer in anticipation of getting the COVID, but I mean, it's not so bad if you do get it or if you don't, but why waste the time, living in that kind of a fear? I mean, life is not a straight line. There are up and down waves, and you should either go under the wave if it's large, or you just go through the wave if it's small. And she gave us a lot of hope, and like that we should change the way that we sometimes think or view a situation. We don't always have to be the victim. We can be a victor as well. Thank you, Dia.
Jaya Rao's lecture at the LSG forum yesterday on coping with uncertainty was apt in the current scenario. How deftly she took us from today's challenges towards how to overcome them. Jayaji's practical approach to our tiniest of problems is commendable. She takes us to our roots of Indian philosophy, which the West are slowly and steadily imbibing to bring balance in their chaotic lives. She has a quick reminder for all of us. That is, we all have a choice to make, either to become a victim or a victor. This sentence makes us sit back and reflect. Again, she gently reminds us not to lose hope, as goodness is everywhere, by telling us a short story about hope which Santa Claus brings to a little girl. So all of us must firmly believe that Santa Claus is there and things will turn around for the better. Another short mantra she has given is being selfless will make us a happy soul. Even the thought of giving will set us free. Thank you, Dia and LSG, for arranging such a wonderful event, especially during current times when we needed this gentle reminder as to how to maintain equilibrium in our lives. Once again, Dia, thank you. Thank you, LSG.
Thank you, Jayaji, for guiding us towards a path of inner strength and resilience to reflect upon our deepest emotions, especially during these unprecedented times. The comfort in knowing that each one of us looks at the same situation in their unique way not only made me feel less anxious, but also propelled me to ponder upon my own thoughts and try to affirm them positively. The idea of focusing on only what we can change, only what is truly in our hands, that is our own self. Thank you for showing us goodness and faith all around us, learning the art of giving and thinking of the higher through your beautiful stories. I hope to be able to introspect efficiently, enjoying the present. With this feeling of gratitude, I would like to thank LSG again for this inspiring session. Yes, truly, there is Santa Claus.
Hi, this is Prapti Jhajaria. I found the session on healthcare by Dr. Devi Shetty, organized by Dia, very informative, crisp and precise. He has mentioned simple precautions to prevent the spread of the disease and to protect ourselves from the virus. The biggest takeaway and the need of the hour would be not to lock ourselves or shut ourselves down, but to understand the potential risks and to resume our daily activities as safely as possible with the necessary precautions in place, which is the new normal. On a positive note, the pandemic has taught us to use technology to the fullest, according to Dr. Devi Shetty, which is going to be very beneficial in the healthcare industry and other sectors. This session was like a fresh breath of positivity amongst all the negativity and uncertainty. Thank you.
It was a proud privilege for the Lady Study Group members to hear Dr. Shetty talk to them. Dr. Shetty is one of the most iconic doctors who has tirelessly, over more than 3 decades, served the people of India. His work with heart patients and establishing medical facilities is really been very beneficial for our country. In these tough COVID times, Dr. Shetty and his team have been working tirelessly to establish systems to look after patients and to guide the normal public on the do's and don'ts and how to protect themselves from this terrible virus.
Hi, this is Sujata Bose, a member of Ladies Study Group. I wanted to thank Dia and Ladies Study Group for organizing this wonderful informative session with Dr. Devi Shetty just now. He spoke on the COVID pandemic which has gripped the world, and what was really encouraging for us to hear is that in the midst of all this gloom, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. He told us that the most important thing we can do as responsible citizens is to always wear masks, to keep washing our hands, but we also have a duty to kickstart the economy back into action. So we should take reasonable precautions and slowly start leading a normal life, going to work, doing our usual shopping and helping India get back on its feet. And it was very nice to hear that there are some positive outcomes of this COVID situation for the medical fraternity. That is, telemedicine has now become legal, so people have access to eminent doctors like Dr. Shetty by doing video conferencing. And also for postgraduate medical seats are going to increase in the country. It's going to become easier for MBBS students to do their post-graduation. That is also very good news. And I would like to end by saying that Dr. Shetty is an inspiration for all of us, and we want to thank him and the entire medical fraternity. They take a risk every day. They take a personal risk with their own life every day to keep us safe. Thank you.
Good evening. I personally and professionally know Dr. Devi Shetty since 1989, last 30 years. And it was so encouraging to hear him speak to us at LSG on COVID situation in India today. The positivity with which he said, "Get back to work," is what we are also advocating. Dr. Shetty applauded so rightly the role of the Government of India and state governments in preparing ourselves, managing the COVID situation so far, so efficiently as possible. He reminded us to be protected using masks, hand washing and social distancing norms. Thanks LSG and thanks President Dia for gifting us such a great session.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much Dia and entire LSG team for inviting Dr. Shetty for an insightful afternoon. Dr. Shetty, or as I might say, King of Hearts, reinstilled our civic duty and emphasized on the importance of wearing masks in public places. In such difficult times, it is imperative to protect ourselves and one another for the greater good of the society. The government did its duty by imposing the initial lockdown, and now it's our turn now. We shall pass through this and come out much stronger. Thank you Dia, thank you LSG team, thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Dr. Devi Shetty truly is the King of Hearts, as mentioned by Dia. I am grateful to him for sharing his views on the COVID-19. His insights on the farmers, the economy and the government were very well articulated. Yes, our government has taken stringent measures to fight the pandemic, but now it is our responsibility to take precautionary measures as emphasized by Dr. Devi Shetty, especially wearing the mask. Let's all together boost our immunity, physical and psychological, and keep our spirits high. Dia and her team has been doing just that by bringing to us such varied programs and keeping us engaged through the last few months. Thank you Dia. Thank you LSG. Thank you Mitali.
Congratulations, Dia, for creating the Happiness Forum, for entertaining us with such new ideas. When I read the program, Karan Singh, Mystery and Mentalism, I was really excited as to what we are in for. Thank you, Karan, for a superb magical experience. Your magic was unbelievable and uncanny. It has left us all dazed and mesmerized. Thank you, LSG, for another entertaining program. A program with a twist.
Hi. After seeing today's show, I believe Karan is a master of illusion, and to call him a magician undermines the specifics of his craft. Throughout the show, he motivated the members, interacted with all of us, read our thoughts, and also treated us to few laughs. Overall, it was a wonderful show organized by LSG. Thank you so much.
The COVID-19 pandemic has affected our lives significantly. To beat the pandemic blues, LSG Happiness Forum conducted a mesmerizing interactive webinar with psychologist, illusionist Karan Singh. Singh conducts mind reading, which can be seen as magic. His hard work, determination, and love towards his passion was apparent as he interacted with the members and pulled tricks with ease and confidence. It was uncanny how he picked me from the audience for a card trick, as I am a poker player. He aced the trick and completely blew my mind. Singh definitely brought out the child in us through the lens of his magic. Thank you, Dia. Glad to be part of the LSG committee, which spreads happiness and enriches lives.
Hi, everybody. These last few months have not been easy for any of us, I'm sure. We've all done the best we can to cope with everything, especially keeping our spirits up and keeping the spirits up, therefore, of everybody in our families. It's not been easy to keep that smile on our faces, especially when our lives have been turned upside down. I'm sure we all miss each other, miss our friends, miss doing the things we love to do. I miss the animals. So what to do? But yesterday's program was just absolutely amazing. It managed to bring back the cheer, bring back a smile. It was fantastic. Thank you, Dia. Thank you, committee. Thank you, Mitali. Thank you, everyone who's put in all this effort for us. And I think we had a great audience amongst ourselves. It was amazing. Everybody's reactions were just to the T. Mukul's face, fantastic. I mean, really, after when she was told about her friends, I think it was fantastic. I wanted to run up and give Mukul a hug. It was so good. But it was lovely for all of us. And I think, thank you, Dia, again. You know, I have to say this to the committee and to you, that these programs have been fantastic. You've really picked them with a lot of care. And I think the next thing I would love to do is maybe a virtual travel thing. But, you know, I, for one, have never been at the right place at the right time for LSG and have missed a lot of the programs. And I'm attending a lot more, so I'm very grateful for that. Thank you again. It was a great evening. Thanks a ton. Bye.
Hi, I'm Shweta Nathani. The Ladies Study Group event, Mystery and Mentalism with Karan Singh, was truly incredible to say the least. I think the interactive nature of the event gave a huge sense of involvement to all the members who logged in. And the tricks which Karan showed us were simply mind-blowing. I mean, he seemed to guess things which were impossible for anyone to know. Kudos to LSG for organizing an event full of magic and mystique. Thank you.
Despite the lockdown, LSG has been having these wonderful events that are really keeping us very, very entertained. Yesterday's evening was no less. Karan Singh's event was just so intriguing and mesmerizing as to how he could do these tricks. So we had a really, really wonderful time. Thank you, Dia, and thank you the entire LSG committee for such a wonderful afternoon.